Top of the Western Conference we go, trying to sort out the seeding out west. Mike Conley. And the Jazz taking on the Thunder. And you got Conley, 10 points, 3 dimes in 16 minutes of work. But we're going to show you 3 of those. And the Jazz go up by 11. Everybody, listen, double-digit deficit for the Thunder. Sort of a season theme. There's Jordan Clarkson lobbing to Rudy Gobert. Jazz up 11. Clarkson's already got the Sixth Man of the Year award, right? Like, it's just, I don't know, etch his name on there. But you know what? Joe Ingles, there's a case for Jingles. He finds Gobert. 16 points, 18 rebounds. The Jazz go on to win 109-93. I love that your mic's not on.
I know. I think it's because I made fun of the Orioles.
Now it's on. I liked it better when it was off. Clippers Rockets, Serge Ibaka back in the lineup. First time since March 14th. He's in that 08 draft class with Russell Westbrook and O.J. Mayo and Michael Beasley, which is to say Ibaka getting 15 and 7 in 17 minutes at this age. Pretty good. Then there's Kenyon Martin Jr. That's pretty good, too. Luke Kennard tries to get out of the way. He's still in the highlight. Rockets win 122-115. 20 points for Kelly Olynyk. A free agent push for him. Nikola Jokic, the dad bod god. The Nuggets taking on the Pistons in Detroit. And you got Big Honey out here, just mid-range. You're not going to guard him? You've not been paying attention? Another triple-double. Second fastest triple-double in his career. It was early in the third. He got 20, 15, and 11 when it was all said and done. And one of the 11 assists to Marcus Howard there. And the Nuggets win 104-91. What does it all mean at the top of the table in the West? The Jazz are just a game away from clinching that top spot. All they have to do is win their final game. That's against the Kings. Or they could have the Suns lose one of their final 2 remaining games. Jazz and Clippers are tied for the 3rd spot, but Denver owns the tiebreaker. They both have 1 game left on Sunday. All Denver needs to clinch the 3 spot is a win.
Now to the play-in category of things in the West. You've got the Warriors taking on the Pelicans. How much does the 8 seed mean to the Warriors? Steph's not playing, but 4th quarter, under 40 seconds to go. Warriors down 1. Not anymore. Nico Mannion gets there, but Eric Pascal is there to tip it in. Warriors up 1. Steph, your thoughts? Still not going to play. Jordan Poole coming in. Warriors back up 1. Steph still loving it. 10 seconds left. Pelicans down 1. They got a chance to take the lead. Nickeil Walker-Alexander going to pull up. No, not going to happen. Warriors do win it. Poole, by the way, 38 points. 125-122, the final. Now, it's between the Warriors and the Grizzlies. No Ja Morant. I'm so confused. Are we not playing for something here? Tim Frazier drives, kicks it out to Killian Tilly, and that's a 3. Memphis bench. Big-time shot by Tilly because 16 points for him. Grizzlies up 5. Now, Justice Winslow going to go to the line. He's already missed the first free throw. And then the second one. This is with the Grizzlies up 1. Terrence Davis, rebound, pushes it up the court, going to throw up the 3, and no, off the mark. The Grizzlies also hold on to win. Tight. 107-106, 25 points for Winslow. He also had 13 rebounds. So the Warriors and the Grizzlies, they remain tied for the 8th spot in the West. They just so happen to play each other as well. Tomorrow, the Lakers. How about that drama? Currently a half a game behind Portland for the 6th seed. 6 is in the playoffs. 7 is the play-in. So for the Lakers to avoid that, they'd have to win their final 2 against the Pacers and the Pelicans, and then Portland has to lose their final game against the Nuggets. We told you she'd be back. Monica McNutt back with us. Now, in a lot of ways, the playoffs, they've already begun, and that is certainly the case for the Warriors and the Grizzlies. When you look at that game between those 2 teams, who is going to decide it?
The man in the middle, Briscoe, and that would be Jonas Valanciunas. He is having a phenomenal season, giving you a double-double. In particular, against the Warriors, he's averaging close to 15 and 15, which is about 3 rebounds more than he averages during the regular season. He's going to have the size advantage, especially with Wiseman gone. He's going to bang with Draymond Green. But on the other side, defensively, he's got to be careful not to get mixed up in the matrix. That is the pick and roll that the Warriors are so adept at running. So he's going to have to be smart on the defensive side of the ball. But if he can pound the paint on behalf of this Grizzlies squad, and you just saw Killian Tilly. They've got guys that can knock down 3s. And you know Ja Morant is always looking for a highlight to bang on somebody's head. But if he can hold it down in the paint, it makes a difference.
Ja, could have gone with Steph. No, Valanciunas. The 15 and 15 average in those 2 games this season against the Warriors. Look, the WNBA kicked off its 25th season.
against the Memphis Grizzlies Sunday at 12:30. As we look at the scoreboard here, Jordan Poole with a career high, Michael Mulder with a career high. Those are big-time buckets those two got tonight. A combined 11 threes for the Golden State Warriors as they survive against the Pelicans. Nearly blowing a 19-point lead, but they get the win. They're now 5-0 on the 6-game homestand. They could cap off an undefeated homestand Sunday against the Grizzlies. Let's hear from the head coach of the Warriors, Steve Kerr.
Hello, Steve. How did you see Jordan Poole attack this game?
Well, he was aggressive from the start and had a big first quarter. The game came really easily to us in that first quarter. The ball was moving. We had a ton of assists, and I thought New Orleans came back much stronger in the second half, picked up their defense. So it's great to have Jordan out there because he can make plays against good defense, tight defense. He can get to the rim, and like he did on that last play. But he's a shot creator for us. He's doing a great job, and it's really fun to see how far Jordan has come, in his 2 years in the league.
Was that
a little bit of a scare when he appeared to roll his left ankle and came back out with ice on it? He didn't seem to bother him once he was back on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, it was, you always are terrified when somebody goes down with a rolled ankle because you just don't know how bad it is. But fortunately, it wasn't too bad. And I was really surprised when he came back in the game. But Drew Yoder told me he was fine and good to go.
Is that how you drew up the final play to get Jordan that layup?
I'm sorry, Wes, what was that?
Was that how you drew up that final play to get Jordan that layup?
Yeah, we were just trying to get him the ball with some momentum, and our guys executed really well. But Jordan made a hell of a play. I mean, he caught the ball, all the way out at the 3-point line, and he's so quick. He really got to the rim quickly and made a hell of a play.
How big and important is this game just in terms of development for guys like Jordan Poole and also a guy like Eric Paschall who hasn't played in so long?
Yeah, it was great to see Eric out there so he could get his legs underneath him, get his wind. From a developmental standpoint, these games are always kind of fun. Late in the season, sometimes you have these games where you're not too concerned with the outcome and you're going to get a chance to give a lot of guys some playing time who haven't been playing. So really fun to see Nico out there. I thought he did a nice job. Smiley too. And Eric getting his legs back was a good step because we're going to need him, over the next couple of weeks. So a lot of good stuff, and great to win the game too. Though just having not won 5 in a row all year until now, it's good to maintain our momentum going into Sunday.
Steve, James Hill with BNC Sports. Mulder was able to help the cause also offensively. He gave you 28. What was your thoughts on his contribution tonight?
Mike was great. He's been really good now for, the last few weeks, but really all season he's given us that perimeter threat. And he's grown as well. He's another young player who has worked his way into the league and worked hard to get here, and he's making the most of his opportunities. So really happy for Mike. I thought he was fantastic tonight.
Will you practice tomorrow, or kind of what's your schedule leading up to what is afternoon start time Sunday?
Yeah, we're going to have a shoot around tomorrow at 11 o'clock. So we'll go through our game plan for Memphis. It'll be brief. Guys will get shots up and we'll talk about the game. And then we have to come in and test tomorrow night at 10:30 because of the 12:30 start. So it's we'll try to keep it short and sweet tomorrow and be ready to go on Sunday.
Do you expect your main guys to be fresh for Sunday, and could that mean potentially playing them, stretching their minutes out more than usual?
Yeah, I mean, it was really great for them to get a night off. They've all been banged up. We've played a ton of games lately, and to be able to win the game without Andrew and Steph and Draymond was really important. And then we get tomorrow off. It's sort of a day and a half rest for the guys who played tonight. So